Guys, here we are once again in the bowels of Azeroth. I welcome you back to the delves. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, let me see. Yep, he needs to configure brand. Brands changes. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll stick with the ages for right now. Everything he's got is like rank 1. I don't think he's gotten rank 2 of anything. This looks like the one where you're going around popping these bubbles. So I'm going to get my pity buff real quick here before I do anything else.
Fear not.
Talk to this guy. He wants me to hop on a ballista. You know, the way you do. Have it shoot me across the delve. Okay, so it's tier 8 because we have the delves have reset their season 3 difficulty. I think tier 8 is 678 and this guy is 675, so he shouldn't have too much problem with doing this. Doesn't look like anything. I've got to get to those things there, so let me see if this guy wants to come have a talk. Nope, he's not going to charge. That's the problem with these guys. The ranged guys, they don't want to charge up at you. So you've got to go get them. Well, there we go. What's this guy's health? He's at 28.8. Okay. So now, I'm just going to fight this guy. Even though he's kind of a pain. Constantly fat finger stuff. But now that I'm over it, I got everything there. Now this will make the thing show up. Yep, there you go. I don't know what he's got going on. He's got some flame. Normally they'll show like a buff or something that they've got, but he doesn't show that. We'll see what happens. He's certainly taking his time about dying. He'd be cooperative a little bit, you know. These guys, they always, you know, they don't want to get with the program. They want to stay alive. Even in the face of my obvious good intentions. So this seems like a pretty ordinary scenario. An ordinario, if you will. That's popped. Oh, there, I heard a that means that there is a guy who is a fray caller Yeah. That's the guy who needs to die first, I think. And we'll stun him. See, he calls like all kinds of critters out. Apparently has like a huge amount of health. 31 million. Yeah, see, this is the problem with the way they design this crap. Is anybody who is a pain in the butt has like a total pain for a mechanic. Did I get... No, the... Brand's taking it on the chin. You doing okay there, Brand? You're looking a little rough. I shouldn't laugh. Except it's so funny. Yeah, and it's his own fault because he does this thing where he like invites aggro, which I should be grateful for, I guess. I'm gonna kill that guy because he looks like he's just Mr. Innocence and wouldn't attack anybody, but he will. He will definitely attack everybody. You're moving around. Nobody's allowed to move around but me. Am I still in a fight? Who am I fighting? Where did you go around here? Where's the potions? Yeah, Brand drops them like not where they're needed. Mobs in that from there. You know, let's scroll back here and see where we can enter this thing. There we go.
The answers are here. I can hear.
Get Brand's dialogue. There we go. That's BS. I totally jumped that. A little bit of mining. Okay. Where's everybody at? Let's pull them guys back. Okay. There we go. Let's get some more. Or what? Or iron. Or claw iron, iron claw, iron claw. That's what ore. We don't need to talk to any of those guys. So have I got... I've got one of them. Ah! And here is the other. Pack-sworn dust blade. Fray collar. Fray collar. There's two of those things. What do? They call stuff. They call frays, I guess. And they're elites. And how much health do these fray collars have? 31 million. Alright, let's see if we can't get over this. We can't. Alright. Stop them from calling frays if we can. I don't know how many frays they're going to call. Like, oh, that's the fray, I guess. I'm running. He's 26 million. He's a level above me. Second Nemesis strongbox. Yep, I give up. Each enemy slain fuels the biofuel, increases movement speed by 2% haste. Huh. Yeah, that's one of the trinkets from last season. They're kind of sticking with the pattern, so it would seem. Now, we're getting close to the end. And there is one last thing to keep in mind. When we get to the top here, and hopefully I can remember to do it. Pack-sworn fray collar. See if we can't pick off this guy taking a nap.
Here's your pick of the spoils.
A sand reaver. I guess he reaves sand, whatever reaving is. Let's make sure we get the fray collar. Alright, so we got all of our guys. I don't even know if getting the Nemesis spawns means anything anymore. Not until the beginning of the season. Let's pass that. Just bypass it all the way. Now, I don't want to pick that up yet, because what I want to do, in preparation to doing the last thing, I want to sit down here and get my 5% buff prior to fighting the 3 bosses that are kind of a pain in this thing. I don't have anything else I can do in it. I can get a little more mining knowledge because that's going to help in this fight. Alright, so now we do this. And those 3 guys will spawn. And that's the guy I'm thinking I want to go for first. The guy with a pointy hat, I think, is the one that will shield the other 2. So he's the one who has to die first. But let's see. He's got 50 million. He's got 50. Yeah, they each have 50 million. So let's send in the boys there. Disrupt their stuff. Let's focus on that one guy. I can't see where he is because they've got grass. Oh, looks like Bran maybe disrupted him. There we go. Now we don't have anybody who can shield them. It's all over but the crying, as long as I don't get hit by their little shadow crescents or whatever. Doing this with a mage is significantly a step up in difficulty. Because they're all like crowded around you. And it's hard to get away from them, so they're the AoE cone attack that they hit is harder to dodge. There we go. All gone. Yeah, these guys be like, they are a lot tougher with a mage character than, well, most things are tougher than they are with a Beastmaster Hunter. I got some crests. And star in a jar. Oh god. And this doesn't get me nothing. Well, I mean, it got me some mail boots, 665. Those I think will be higher. I can upgrade those to higher than my boots. So, you know, adventure gear it's possible to upgrade it higher than what I've got. It's just probably not worth it, because I'm not going to have it for very long. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I've got everything. Oh, do I have a... Did I get another curio? I did not. Last year... or last season... we were getting one like almost every drop, but that may have been I was doing higher tier delves, and maybe that's why. But anyway, good run. Had kind of enjoy Nightfall Sanctum. It tends to be a little easier, I think, because you've got what do you call it? You have more mobs, but they're like not as tough, so they tend to be kind of dispersed. Right? The damage is dispersed amongst more mobs, and so it's easier to take them out. Because several of the mobs that you run into, they have like low morale, quote unquote, so you get them to like half health and they're gone. They'll like stop fighting and leave. So there's several of those in any of the groups that you're fighting, which means that, you know, you have to deal less damage to them. But yeah, Nightfall Sanctum, is not too bad. These things are kind of annoying, the little like things that cause the ship to shoot at you, but it's not too bad. I'll call it at that and leave the rest to your imaginations. And I'll see you in the delves next time.